Ninjas, and today we're going to talk about Old English period. Now, this is in the series of British literature periods because one of the videos I did tell you that studying each period of British literature in order with its important characteristics and important writers, a few important works would greatly help you in categorizing the information. The more you study, the deeper knowledge you acquire, and all these will be categorized in a proper way if you know each period for real. So, let's start with Old English period. Old English or Anglo-Saxon period, 450 to 1066. The term Anglo-Saxon comes from two Germanic tribes, the Angles and the Saxons. Big reveal. This period of literature dates back to their invasion, along with the Jutes, of Celtic England circa 450. The era ends in 1066 when Norman France under William the Conqueror conquered England. Much of the first half of this period, prior to the 7th century, at least had oral literature. A lot of the prose during this time was a translation of something else or otherwise legal, medical or religious in nature. However, some works such as Beowulf and those by period poets Cadman and Cynewulf are important. Ubi Sun Topos. And this characteristic describes works that describes the transience of life, and these kinds of works evokes a sense of loss, and maybe it's for a past generation or for a disappearing culture. And one of the most famous example of this style employing the questioning format is The Wanderer, and another one, Beowulf. Now in Beowulf, it's not about the questioning format. It's about the sentiment, especially in the end, you remember how it's for the, a lament. We have already dealt Beowulf in this video. You can find the annotation. Alliterative verse. Alliterative verse uses the same sound at the beginning of words for two or more words in the same line. For example, burst sound. Beowulf bravely went into battle. So, in a text such as Beowulf, the alliteration also becomes the structure of the poem, and it is sustained throughout the poem. Alliterative verses predates more modern end rhyme and also includes the use of a pause midline. Comitatus. So this was a feature of Germanic heroism in which the Lord's men would live, breathe and die for the Lord in exchange for honor and treasure. Beyond this symbolic relationship, however, there is a deep significance attached to the idea of comitatus. It's of respect and reverence for each other. And it also expresses a sense of kinship between warriors and among members of the same clan or tribal lines. Saledream. It literally translates as joys of the hall. The hall of a king or lord was a place of comfort between travel and battle, and maybe it's the only place where they can obtain comforts like food, merriment, drink and women. Because of the difficult life in the Old English epics, the presented ones, this hall is the one where everybody looks forward to because it's all comfort, and Afterlife also offers a little bit of comfort, but other than that, this is the place to be. Kenning. Kenning is the use of two words to express one. For example, in The Wanderer, gold friend means lord and earth gallery means castle. Strange two words for one. In Beowulf, sea shawl means a sail on a ship. So kennings are used to elevate the language to a poetic form, taking an indirect route to get to the meaning. Litotes. It is a device in which something is deliberately understated in a somewhat ironic fashion. For example, in Beowulf, in the midst of the ferocious battle, Grendel's mother is described as a wolfish swimmer who carries him to a court. Well, if you say that Thor is a hero with a hammer, that could be litotes because you're terribly understating. The last feature I want to discuss is variation, and it is specific to Old English texts. And variation, like the name suggests, uses a lot of different words for the same thing or concept. So it's elevating that concept, or in a way telling us this is very important. For example, Beowulf employs many different synonyms and kennings for king or lord, for god, and for the castle of Hrothgar. Let me leave you with some important works which are all anonymous. The author is anonymous. The Exeter Book Riddles, The Wife's Lament with just 53 lines, Beowulf, The Seafarer, The Wanderer, now not anonymous, Cadman's Hymn, then B.D.'s Death Song, now again some anonymous authors, the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, The Dream of the Rood, The Battle of Maldon. I think these covers the most important works, and if you are thorough with these, you're good to go. Well, a few of the students did ask us to do a series on British literature, a few, because we're just starting. So we decided to help them by doing a series on British literature. Well, thanks to those who emailed us, and here we are. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, like, share and subscribe.